is a world of communication, tailored for your needs of today.
I drop it in, and that's it.
5100 can help handle some very complex information.
The 1970s marked a golden age of innovation, introducing gadgets that seemed straight out of science fiction. These marvels laid the groundwork for today's advanced technology, from pocket calculators to early gaming consoles. So join us as we journey back and explore 20 gadgets in the 1970s that were ahead of their time.
Good morning, John. You're looking well this morning.
Oh, you look fabulous.
I'm very pleased and proud, John, to participate with you this morning. And
Bell System Picture Phone. The Bell System Picture Phone, introduced in 1970, was an innovative video phone that allowed users to see each other during calls, marking a significant technological leap towards modern video conferencing. Released with much anticipation, the picture phone cost a hefty $160 per month, equivalent to about $1,100 today, which limited its adoption primarily to corporate clients and high-income individuals. The picture phone could transmit both video and audio, providing a futuristic communication experience for its time. Despite its groundbreaking technology, the picture phone faced challenges, including high cost, bulky equipment, and limited network availability. Consequently, only about 500 units were ever sold, mainly in select U.S. cities like New York and Chicago. Today, the picture phone is remembered as a visionary yet commercially unsuccessful product. Its limited production and sales make it a rare collector's item, occasionally found in technology museums or private collections. The picture phone's concept, however, paved the way for the development of more advanced and accessible video conferencing technologies that are now integral to daily life and work globally. While the picture phone ushered in the era of video conferencing, though limited by cost and availability, the Polavision system brought the magic of instant home movies, offering a unique and immediate way to capture memories.
We in the world of business, allow me to present your newest business machine, Polavision, the instant movies from Polaroid.
Polaroid Polavision. Polaroid Polavision, launched in 1977, was Polaroid's ambitious foray into the world of instant home movies. This innovative system allowed users to film and instantly develop short movies at home. It included a camera, a film cartridge, and a tabletop viewer for playback. Users could film up to 3 minutes of footage per cartridge, which developed instantly once inserted into the viewer. Despite its cutting-edge technology, Polavision struggled due to several drawbacks. The high cost, around $600 for the camera and $15 per film cartridge, was a significant barrier for consumers. Additionally, the developed films could only be viewed on the proprietary Polavision viewer, limiting their versatility. The advent of VHS tapes and camcorders soon overshadowed Polavision, offering longer recording times and easier playback on standard TVs. Polavision was discontinued in the early 1980s, with only around 50,000 units sold. Today, Polavision cameras and film are considered rare collector's items, cherished by enthusiasts of vintage technology.
You're looking at a small portable computer called the IBM 5100. It's helping a lot of different people do their work more productively.
IBM 5100 Portable Computer. The IBM 5100 Portable Computer, released in September of 1975, was a groundbreaking device, hailed as one of the first portable computers. It packed impressive computing power into a relatively compact form, weighing about 55 pounds. The IBM 5100 featured a 5-inch CRT display, a built-in keyboard, and the ability to run APL and basic programming languages, making it a versatile tool for professionals and researchers. At its release, the IBM 5100 was priced between $8,975 and $19,975, depending on the configuration. This high cost reflected its advanced capabilities, such as 16 to 64 kilobytes of RAM and a built-in tape drive for data storage. Despite the hefty price tag, IBM sold thousands of units, primarily to businesses and academic institutions that needed powerful computing on the go. Today, the IBM 5100 is a collector's significant piece of computing history. Though no longer in production or practical use, Some units can still be found in museums or private collections. Moving from the IBM 5100 portable computer to the birth of the Sebring Vanguard City Car, the 70s set the stage for our modern tech obsession.
The car you see here is a Sebring Vanguard City Car that was made in Sebring, Florida by Bob Beaumont.
Sebring Vanguard City Car. The Sebring Vanguard City Car, introduced in 1974, was a pioneering electric vehicle far ahead of its time. This compact, wedge-shaped car featured a lightweight fiberglass body and was powered by a 3.5 horsepower electric motor capable of reaching speeds up to 30 miles per hour. It had a range of about 40 miles per charge, making it ideal for short urban commutes. Initially priced at around $3,000, the City Car appealed to environmentally conscious consumers during the 1970s energy crisis. Produced in Florida, over 2,300 units were sold by the time production ceased in 1977, making it the most produced American electric car until the advent of modern EVs. Today, the City Car is considered a collector's item cherished by vintage car enthusiasts and EV pioneers. Despite its modest commercial success, City Car paved the way for developing contemporary electric vehicles, demonstrating the potential of EVs long before they became mainstream.
The right note on your personal computer. You've got to have the right personal printer. That's why IBM offers an ensemble of personal printers.
IBM 3800 Laser Printer. The IBM 3800 laser printer, introduced in 1976, was a groundbreaking device that revolutionized printing technology. As the first high-speed laser printer, it could produce high-quality prints at an unprecedented speed of up to 215 pages per minute. This efficiency made it ideal for large-scale printing tasks, such as generating business invoices and reports. The IBM 3800 was priced at around $500,000 at its release, reflecting its advanced technology and target market of large corporations and institutions. This printer utilized laser technology to transfer data onto paper, offering superior print quality compared to the dot matrix printers of the time. Over its production span, IBM sold thousands of these units, cementing the 3800's place as a staple in the printing industry. The IBM 3800's success laid the foundation for future advancements in laser printing. While it's no longer in production, its legacy endures, influencing the design and development of modern laser printers that dominate the market. Let's shift focus from the IBM 3800 laser printer to the revolutionary Texas Instruments Speak and Spell.
He's learning spelling with Texas Instruments Speak and Spell.
Rain. R-A-I-N. That is correct.
Texas Instruments Speak and Spell. The Texas Instruments Speak and Spell, released in 1978, was an innovative educational toy that revolutionized learning for children. Priced at around $50, it was among the first devices to utilize speech synthesis technology, allowing it to audibly spell and pronounce words, making learning interactive and engaging. The Speak and Spell's primary function was to help children improve their spelling and pronunciation through various built-in games and activities, featuring a keyboard and a small screen to display words. The device sold over 1 million units in its first year. Its success continued through the 1980s, making it a staple in many households and classrooms. Today, the original Speak and Spell is considered a collector's item cherished by vintage toy enthusiasts and tech historians. Its legacy lives on in the form of modern educational tools that trace their roots back to the groundbreaking technology introduced by Texas Instruments over 4 decades ago.
I like to kid people that if I had known anybody would have been interested in this camera 30 years later, we would have made it a lot prettier.
Kodak digital camera prototype. In 1975, Kodak engineer Steve Sasson invented the first digital camera prototype, a revolutionary gadget ahead of its time. This pioneering device captured images using a charge-coupled CCD image sensor, converting light into digital data. The camera, a bulky contraption the size of a toaster, recorded black and white photos with a resolution of 0.01 megapixels. It took 23 seconds to capture and store a single image on a cassette tape. Although never commercially released, Sassen's prototype cost an estimated $100,000 to develop, a significant investment. Despite its potential, Kodak did not immediately pursue digital photography, fearing it would disrupt their lucrative film business. Consequently, no units of this prototype were sold to the public. Today, the original Kodak digital camera prototype is preserved at the George Eastman Museum in Rochester, New York. Kodak's early innovation laid the groundwork for an industry that now sees billions of digital images captured daily. Next up on our journey through innovative gadgets of the 1970s is a game changer in its own right, the Atari Home Pong console.
Watching the most exciting game you will ever see on your TV set. Telstar by Coleco with 3 different games.
Atari Home Pong console. Released in 1975, this was a gadget that revolutionized home entertainment. Priced at $98.95, it brought the popular arcade game Pong into living rooms, allowing players to enjoy the simple yet addictive tennis-like game on their televisions. The console featured 2 built-in paddles and a straightforward design, making it accessible to a broad audience. Atari's Home Pong was a massive success, with over 150,000 units sold in its first year, far exceeding expectations. Its popularity marked the beginning of the home video game industry, setting the stage for future gaming consoles. The success of Home Pong demonstrated the viability of home video games, leading to a surge in the development and release of other home gaming systems. Today, the Atari Home Pong console is considered a collector's item and a piece of gaming history. Vintage units are sought after by enthusiasts and can be found in museums and private collections, symbolizing the early days of the video game industry.
I'm working the late shift, but I'm not missing the late show.
Thanks to Sony's revolutionary Betamax deck, which hooks up to any TV set.
Sony Betamax SL7200. The Sony Betamax SL7200, released in 1975, was a home video cassette recorder that offered superior picture quality compared to its main competitor, VHS. This innovative device, priced at around $1,300 at launch, allowed users to record and play back television programs and home videos, revolutionizing home entertainment. The SL7200 utilized the Betamax format, known for its better video resolution and color fidelity. Despite its advanced technology, the Betamax SL7200 struggled against the VHS format, primarily due to shorter recording times and higher costs. Nonetheless, the SL7200 sold tens of thousands of units, marking a significant milestone in the evolution of home video recording. Over time, Betamax was overshadowed by the more consumer-friendly VHS format, leading to a decline in Betamax's market share. Today, the Betamax SL7200 is a rare collector's item cherished by vintage electronics enthusiasts and tech historians. Now let's shine the spotlight on another visionary creation from the 1970s that left a lasting impact.
The Pulsar P1, that came out in early 72.
So everybody saw that and thought, God, we better make those.
Yeah.
Digital wristwatch. In the 1970s, digital wristwatches revolutionized the way people told time. Introduced in 1972 by Hamilton Watch Company with their Pulsar P1, these watches marked the beginning of the digital era. The Pulsar P1, a limited edition, initially cost a whopping $2,100, equivalent to around $13,000 today. It featured an LED display, which required the wearer to press a button to see the time, displayed in a glowing red light. Soon after, LCD, or liquid crystal display technology, was introduced, allowing continuous time display without needing a button press and offering better battery life. These advancements made digital watches highly desirable. By the mid-1970s, companies like Seiko and Casio were mass-producing affordable digital wristwatches, significantly lowering prices and making them accessible to the general public. Millions of digital watches were sold throughout the decade, reflecting their popularity and the public's fascination with this cutting-edge technology. Today, original 1970s digital wristwatches are considered vintage collectibles. Mattel Auto Race. The Mattel Auto Race, released in 1976, was a groundbreaking gadget that revolutionized gaming. Priced at around $25, it offered a simple yet addictive gameplay experience. Players controlled a digital car racing against a timer on a tiny screen, navigating through obstacles and trying to beat their or others' high scores. Despite its rudimentary graphics and limited features compared to modern games, it sold over 1 million units, highlighting its popularity and impact on the gaming industry. Today, the Mattel Auto Race holds a special place in gaming history as one of the pioneers of handheld electronic gaming. While it may not be as advanced as today's devices, its simplicity and nostalgic value make it a sought-after collector's item among vintage gaming enthusiasts. It paved the way for portable devices that we enjoy today, showcasing how technological innovation can transcend generations. Our journey through the 70s continues with another game-changing gadget that pushed the boundaries of possibility, the Bowmar 901B. Bowmar 901B. The Bowmar 901B, released in the early 1970s, was a handheld LED calculator that revolutionized how people perform calculations. Priced at around $240, it boasted a bright LED display that made numbers easily readable in various lighting conditions, setting it apart from earlier models with dimmer displays. This calculator could perform basic arithmetic operations and was considered highly advanced. Despite its high price tag, the Bowmar 901B gained popularity with approximately 100,000 units sold during its production run. Its success paved the way for further advancements in calculator technology, contributing significantly to the digital revolution. Today, the Bowmar 901B holds a special place in the history of calculators as one of the pioneering handheld LED models that laid the foundation for modern portable computing devices. It's often featured in museums and collections, showcasing the evolution of technology. Panasonic Automatic Bread Maker. The Panasonic Automatic Bread Maker, introduced in the 1970s, revolutionized home baking by allowing people to bake bread at home effortlessly. Priced at around $200, it was a significant investment at the time, catering to those who valued convenience and homemade freshness. This gadget gained popularity quickly, with thousands sold within its first year. Its cutting-edge features included programmable settings for different types of bread, such as white, whole wheat, and even gluten-free options, making it versatile for various dietary needs. The machine mixed, kneaded, proofed, and baked the dough, requiring minimal effort from the user. While modern bread makers have evolved with more advanced functionalities, the Panasonic Automatic Bread Maker laid the foundation for home baking appliances, showcasing an early example of kitchen automation that continues to influence the culinary landscape. Moving on from the Panasonic Automatic Bread Maker, let's uncover another visionary gadget that defined the 70s.
Who think getting a car phone is not for them, whatever the reason, haven't kept up with the booming industry of cellular radio telephones.
Motorola Dynatac. The Motorola Dynatac, released in 1973, was a groundbreaking innovation ahead of its time. It was a luxury item priced at around $4,000, equivalent to roughly $23,000 today. Unlike traditional landline phones, this early cordless phone model revolutionized communication by offering mobility while talking. Its sleek design and portable nature made it a symbol of status and technological advancement. Although initially targeted at affluent consumers, it paved the way for future mobile phone innovations. The Dynatac gained popularity over time, with around 2,000 units sold by 1984. Today, it holds historical significance as one of the first commercially available handheld mobile phones, showcasing the evolution of telecommunications technology and setting the stage for following mobile revolution.
This radio here is the Sony TR610. It was released in 1958, and it was Sony's first truly pocket-sized radio, and it was also their first big success.
Sony TR610. The Sony TR610, introduced in 1970, was an innovative pocket radio that paved the way for modern portable music devices. Retailing at $54.95, it was ahead of its time with its compact size, offering on-the-go music and news for enthusiasts. It featured AM/FM bands and a telescopic antenna, ensuring clear reception even in remote areas. It sold over 100,000 units during its prime, proving its popularity and innovative design. Today, the Sony TR610 holds a nostalgic place in the history of portable audio devices, serving as a precursor to smartphones and MP3 players. Although discontinued, it remains a sought-after collectible for vintage technology enthusiasts, with well-preserved models fetching high prices in auctions and among collectors. Its legacy lives on in the evolution of portable music technology, highlighting Sony's early contributions to the consumer electronics market. Now, if you thought that was impressive, wait to see what else the 1970s had in store.
You get 3,600 with a Broxident, because you brush with an ordinary toothbrush, but you brush with a Broxident.
Broxident Electric Toothbrush. The Broxident Electric Toothbrush was an innovative gadget that revolutionized dental hygiene in the 1970s. It was first released in 1960, offering a novel approach to tooth cleaning with its electric motor-driven bristles. It was priced at around $25 and was a premium product for its era. The Broxident's innovative design allowed for more efficient and thorough cleaning than traditional manual brushing. Its popularity soared, with millions sold worldwide, particularly in the United States and Europe. However, despite its initial success, the Broxident eventually faded from the market as newer electric toothbrush models emerged with enhanced features. Today, the Broxident electric toothbrush holds a place in history as one of the pioneering devices in oral care technology, showcasing the early advancements that paved the way for modern electric toothbrushes.
Feel the music with the Sony Walkman.
The Sony Walkman is a tiny stereo cassette player with truly incredible sound.
Sony Walkman. The Sony Walkman, introduced in 1979, revolutionized personal audio. It cost around $150 and was a portable cassette player that enabled people to listen to music on the move, a groundbreaking concept at the time. Its lightweight design and headphones offered a personalized listening experience regardless of location. The Walkman quickly became a cultural icon, symbolizing freedom and individuality. It sold over 200 million units worldwide, demonstrating its immense popularity and impact on society. Over time, technological advancements led to the Walkman's evolution into CD players, MP3 players, and ultimately smartphones with music streaming capabilities. While the original Walkman is no longer in production, it holds a special place in history as the pioneer of portable music devices, paving the way for modern audio technologies. Vintage models are sought after by collectors, preserving the Walkman's legacy as a timeless innovation. But the 1970s didn't stop at Sony Walkman. Here's another example of forward-thinking innovation.
How much should you expect from a great camera? Polaroid's SX70 lets you shoot automatically, very close, or very far away.
Polaroid SX70. The Polaroid SX70, introduced in 1972, was an instant camera that amazed users by developing photos right after they were taken. Priced at around $180 at launch, it combined convenience and innovation, allowing people to instantly capture moments and see the results. This camera was a marvel of engineering, featuring a foldable design that made it portable and stylish. It used Polaroid's unique instant film technology, producing finished prints within minutes without needing external processing. The SX70 became immensely popular, selling millions of units worldwide. Its ability to deliver instant gratification and tangible memories made it a cherished gadget among photographers and casual users. While newer technologies have eclipsed the SX70 in terms of convenience and image quality, it remains a beloved collector's item and a symbol of Polaroid's pioneering spirit in instant photography.
Honey, who are you talking to?
Feel like the star of your own kitchen with the Cuisinart Elite Food Processor.
Cuisinart Food Processor. The Cuisinart Food Processor revolutionized kitchen appliances when it was released in the 1970s, setting a new standard for food preparation. Developed by Carl Sontheimer, it combined multiple functions into one device, making chopping, slicing, and mixing tasks faster and more efficient. This gadget was ahead of its time by simplifying complex culinary processes, appealing to professional chefs and home cooks. Upon its release, the Cuisinart food processor was priced at around $200, which was relatively high for that era, but justified by its innovative features. Despite the initial skepticism due to its cost, it quickly gained popularity and thousands were sold within the first year alone. Its success led to a shift in kitchen dynamics, emphasizing convenience and speed without compromising quality. Today, the Cuisinart food processor remains a staple in many kitchens worldwide. It has undergone numerous upgrades and improvements, adapting to modern culinary needs while retaining its core functionality. Its impact on home cooking endures, highlighting its timeless innovation and enduring legacy as a groundbreaking kitchen gadget from the 1970s. Now that we've seen how the Cuisinart food processor revolutionized kitchen appliances, let's dive into another creation from the 70s ahead of its time.
8-digit memory calculator obsoletes other units, adds, subtracts, divides, multiplies with algebraic logic, floating decimal, negative balance.
Clive Sinclair's Pocket Calculator. Clive Sinclair's Pocket Calculator was a groundbreaking gadget released in the early 1970s, revolutionizing how people approach calculations. Pioneered by British inventor Clive Sinclair, this calculator was among the first truly pocket-sized electronic calculators, fitting into the palm of one's hand and offering unheard-of portability at the time. When it was first introduced, the Pocket Calculator was priced at around £79 and 95 pence, which was quite expensive back then, making it a luxury item for many. However, its compact design and convenience made it highly desirable among professionals and students. Despite its high initial cost, the Pocket Calculator gained significant popularity, with thousands sold within the first year of its release. Its success paved the way for the mass production of pocket calculators, transforming how people conducted everyday calculations. Today, while the specific model of Clive Sinclair's Pocket Calculator may not be actively in production, its legacy lives on in modern handheld calculators and mobile devices, which owe much of their design and functionality to this pioneering gadget from the 1970s.